You're listening to the Blossom Goodchild channeling from June 19, 2014, with the Federation of Light.
Once again, I have the opportunity to communicate with you, and trusting that it is appropriate to do so at this time.
Indeed, we are able to resume communication and find it most pleasurable to do so.
Last night, I dreamt of seeing a ship of colored lights in the night sky. Some had seen it, others hadn't. Yet even in my dream, it gave me such warmth in my heart. Again, I reiterate from the last link-up, it's not about proof. It's about knowing that once you are around, things can shift and advance so much more.
This we appreciate. Yet, we too reiterate that much is taking place. Even though, for you upon the earth plane, it does not seem so. Let us express the fact that, due to the vibration of many becoming higher, the plans are well on course. Do not underestimate the power of your light. Each one of you stands as a beacon. Each one of you who is aware of the light and truth of themselves are able to diminish that which does not serve. You are working too for the many that choose to remain asleep at this time. Rather like shift work. Yet, the shift does not change its workers. You hold the light. You are the light. You are becoming that which you had only imagined. And now, that which you imagined is becoming reality. Hold on to your dreams. Hold on to your faith. Know within yourselves that with each breath that takes in and releases love, you are assisting all that is to move into that which is the brightest light. Dearest friends upon earth, the darkness that dampens your spirit has reigned for too long. Now, in the dawn of the new age, you are able to let go of all that has brought you down.
Okay, these words are indeed beautiful, and I thank you for them. Truly, they come from a place of love and upliftment. Yet, with respect for giving this high vibration, which is your aim, may I say, I could probably click on any channeling over the past 6 years, and you would be saying more or less the same thing. 6 years for you may be in the blink of an eye. 6 years for us is a very long time. For us to keep on keeping on, hearing the same uplifting words, yet not actually seeing much change on the bigger scale that we are expecting.
How we admire your forthrightness. And indeed, we have come to understand much. May we say that we have not changed our perspective of that which we choose to offer in wisdom and knowing. For us, we are still on the direct pathway to that which we know is coming about.
Really, we could go round and round in circles on this matter, and we often do. I just want our relationship to assist the planet and those upon it. That's why we have it, I feel. My position frustrates many, as I do not ask you questions that some feel are necessary and important. My feelings are, if there was something of great importance you needed to impart, you would.
It has to be understood that there is much that we may know that we are unable to impart. It does not sit well to do so, in the fact that there are rules and regulations that must be adhered to. We have no intention of interfering in a manner that causes disruption of thought. We wish only to oblige in the raising of the soul's feelings into a place of higher love for the self and all. This, as you know, is why we come. We did not have an agreement with you, Blossom, to discuss matters that are not to be discussed. Even though one may have an inquiring mind on certain matters, we are not at liberty to give you answers on such things that are not of our agenda. These rules are in place for good reason, and we have no intention, indeed, it is not within us, to consider breaching such rules.
This I understand. I agree and respect that. So, how's the weather? Kidding. What matters would you like to discuss that you feel would benefit the whole?
That which serves the soul. That which enhances the beauty of that which you are. Why would we choose to speak of things that were not of this nature? How would it serve you? One would be wise to consider the same. For indeed, there is much in your world that is spoken of that does not allow the betterment of mankind to shine through.
That's probably because there is much in our world to speak of that carries that energy. It's all very well knowing the right way ahead, yet not always that easy to walk its path when there are obstacles of such negativity to stumble on. Truly, the lives of many seem so out of sorts. The lives of some seem ridiculously inhumane. Have we really progressed at all, when one considers the suffering that so many have to endure? We hurt deeply to feel the suffering of so many that live alongside us. We want it to stop. Now. That's why we appear to be so impatient, do you see?
Yes, we see. Yet, we are not the ones who can stop these atrocities.
Are we?
To a certain extent. Yet, know that those who offer conclusions to such affairs do so upon an advanced understanding. And although you of earth may feel that so much is going by unnoticed by those who are in the know and have the power to change it, it is by no means being passed by. The universal laws cannot be broken, and if they are, then there are deep repercussions.
So, that which is knocking humanity about in such a huge way, those who wish to take over everything and are doing quite a good job by the looks of things, why are they allowed to carry on? Surely it is time, it has been time for a long time, to put a stop to it all, instead of allowing the deep repercussions to carry on getting deeper. You say you cannot interfere, something that by your kind, even talking to us, you already are. Sometimes in our world, when children get out of hand, the adults have to step in to sort the situation out. Just saying.
We do not consider our talks with you to be interfering. We consider them to be of a manner that allows the soul to get back to itself. Offering wisdom, we assume to guide you, to offer a brighter way, a brighter day. To intervene, on the other hand, is another matter altogether.
Yet if we are the one family, you and I and everyone, being brothers and sisters of light, what's the big deal? Intervene away. That's what I say. In all your truth, did you ever expect things on earth to get so low?
We would say, dearest Blossom, that we are not in control of anyone's chosen action. That which comes from any soul is their prerogative to project.
Even when one can see that it's doing so much harm to another.
You can feel, can you not, that there is a much bigger picture that simply cannot be understood. The grand scheme is far greater than that which your minds, in the human form, are able to comprehend. Many of you have forgotten, and wisely so at this juncture, that your world and those within it have been in a similar situation before. This feeling that burdens your heart has been with you before. You have carried it before. Yet, the ending in before times, the climax to a world that has gotten out of hand, has been very different from that which is taking place in your world in these times. In these times, you're not destroying yourselves. In these times, you're taking a different pathway and lifting yourselves out of the vibration created, instead of sinking alongside it when it had gone too far. Try to understand that for every thought, there can be an action. Every possible scenario can be enacted. Every possibility one can conjure up can become reality. Therefore, there is nothing that cannot be exploited if one chooses that to be their way. On the other hand, there is nothing that cannot be loved if one chooses that to be their way. Dearest souls, this universe that is part of your existence is but a small part of the whole. All that lies within everything is created within each breath of each living thing. This is the divine right of all. There is the choice given to serve or to not serve. And each one has the divine right. Yet we say, everything that is, everything that was, everything that ever will be, comes from love. Because there is nothing that exists that is not of it. For there is nothing else. Learn to love. 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 Be it of a high or low vibration. As you understand that loving everything is loving all that you are, you understand that there is nothing else other than you.
Yet, how can one say, I love war, or I love lies? Because I don't. I'd be lying.
Yet, allow the soul, the truth of all that you are, to rise above that which is war, that which is a lie, and simply generate love over everything, in the knowing that love itself is the highest form of itself. It is the overall answer to everything. Loving war does not mean you condone it. Loving war means pouring your love into it. When love in its purest form is poured onto anything, the situation, circumstance is softened and offered peace. For love is peace. When peace resides, there can be no war. When love is offered to the lies, when love is poured onto that which is not truth, that which emerges has to be truth. Love cannot produce anything other than truth. You are of much concern upon your planet of all that is going wrong. We ask, we implore, become the love that you are in the highest form that you are able, within the vibration that you reside upon in your daily living. When you can, take yourselves out of your human form and rise to the higher vibration of love that you are able to connect with, and shower it upon your planet. Regain your power. Complete the task you came here to perform. Believe in yourselves. For it is in the knowing of who you are that you shall bring about the change you came to implement. You, our family of the stars, we are one with you. Feel it within your hearts, for this is where you know truth. We offer you words that are only of the highest truth. We ask you to connect with your highest truth so that you may know of us.
I know for me that I know of you, and I feel your truth. Time for me to go now, I can feel that. It may be a while until next time, and I hope to get back in the swing with you on my return from England. Thanks, guys. I really do appreciate it. And I'll just keep on keeping on. I know that's what I came to do. In love and respect, Blossom.